2 sticks, barely walking, a Russian soldier in no condition to be anywhere near a front line, somehow reaching the edge of Ukrainian defensive positions. He tries to push through the wire barriers. None of it works. That's when he notices the reconnaissance drone watching from above. The sticks get abandoned. The pace his legs could barely manage suddenly finds something extra. The drone had already reported his position. The FPV drone reaches him quickly. He grabs the sticks he was using to walk and hurls them at the drone, one, then the other. Neither connects with anything useful. The drone closes in and finds him where the wire stopped him. A Russian soldier spotted in a crater, moving in a way that's difficult to interpret from above. Erratic, disoriented, whether it's shock from an earlier strike, exhaustion, or something else entirely isn't clear. The reconnaissance drone continues observing while an FPV is dispatched. Whatever state he's in, he doesn't register the drone closing in. He's still not fully present when it reaches him and commits to the engagement. An FPV drone diving directly onto a sleeping soldier. The impact wakes him. He opens his eyes and finds the drone right beside him. That's his last moment before it detonates. Near the Pokrovsk direction, 3 Russian soldiers moving through the ruins are intercepted by a Ukrainian FPV drone. As the others scatter, one soldier charges directly toward the incoming drone. The attempt fails to stop its approach. The following sequence unfolds across open terrain near the front line, where a Ukrainian FPV drone closes in on a lone Russian soldier. The moment he realizes he has been detected, he drops his pack and breaks into a run, leaving both his bag and his weapon behind. With little cover nearby, he pushes into a patch of bushes and drops low. But the position offers nothing from above. As he prepares to run again, the drone has already committed. It descends into the engagement. Weapon in hand, the instinct is to raise it and fire. The drone doesn't give him the moment to find the right position. It closes in before a single shot gets off and finds him exactly where he stood. 3 Russian soldiers sharing a single ATV through the streets of Chasiv Yar. Itself a sign of how stretched logistics have become on this front. 1 vehicle for 3 soldiers moving through urban terrain that should be covered by multiple units with proper transport. Reconnaissance drones are already tracking every turn they make before the FPV operator even gets the coordinates. The drone launches and closes in from behind. None of the 3 look back. The gap narrows steadily along the road. The drone reaches them before they make it any further. Near a wooded area, a lone Russian soldier enters the tree line, unaware he has already been detected. He settles beneath a tree, rolls out his sleeping bag, and prepares to rest. Moments later, a Ukrainian FPV drone closes in and dives toward the position before he has any chance to react. The soldier believes he is hidden among the bushes. The drone operator has already spotted him. By the time he sees the drone directly in front of him, it is already too late. A damaged armored vehicle and 3 Russian soldiers beside it, pulling ammunition out of the wreck. A useful find if they had more time. A reconnaissance drone has already marked the position, and an FPV is closing in while they work. It descends directly toward the group. 2 of the 3 don't move in time. The 3rd breaks away and clears the area before the drone arrives. A lone Russian soldier on a motorcycle is detected from a distance by a Ukrainian reconnaissance drone. The coordinates are immediately relayed and an FPV drone is directed toward the position. The soldier accelerates along the road as the sound of the approaching drone reaches him. But the gap closes steadily. He glances back. The drone is already there. Another soldier remains completely still, believing the drone will pass without noticing him. The wait proves meaningless. The drone closes in and launches the attack. A Ukrainian FPV drone conducting a routine patrol suddenly detects a lone Russian soldier moving along a dirt road on a motorcycle and immediately closes in. The pass comes in too fast. The FPV sweeps past and fails to connect. The soldier rides away. Across an open field, a lone Russian soldier makes his way through tall grass with no visible support nearby. He stops, crouches low, waits, then continues forward, moving without any clear destination across the exposed terrain. The coordinates are immediately relayed to a nearby Ukrainian FPV team. As the drone closes in, the soldier suddenly drops flat onto the ground the moment he hears the approaching sound. The attempt offers no protection. The FPV maintains its course, confirms the position, and descends into the engagement. A drone diving from directly above, a Russian soldier watches it come down without moving, without reacting, just watching. A Russian soldier face to face with a Ukrainian FPV drone. He opens fire again and again. The shots actually connect. The drone is already close enough that it doesn't matter. The explosion reaches him before he can move. Across the southern Donetsk direction, two Russian soldiers advancing toward Ukrainian defensive positions are intercepted by a Ukrainian FPV drone. The moment they hear the approaching sound, both drop flat onto the ground. The move offers no advantage. The drone dives toward the first soldier. The second breaks away and runs, but every step is tracked from above. He drops beneath a tree, hoping the cover will hold. It does not. A second FPV drone closes the distance before he has any chance to relocate. Near the Pokrovsk direction, two Russian soldiers are detected in the darkness by a Ukrainian thermal drone and immediately break into a run. Disoriented, neither can tell where the threat is coming from. The distance closes quickly. The drone launches the attack before either soldier can escape. Near the village of Murom in the Belgorod region, a building is identified as a Russian ammunition depot. The coordinates are immediately relayed and an FPV drone is directed toward the position. The drone dives directly into the stockpile. Secondary explosions follow. Near the Pokrovsk direction, two Russian soldiers are spotted moving in apparent panic, already aware they have been detected. One takes cover beneath a tree, while the other breaks away in a different direction. A Ukrainian FPV drone immediately closes in on the fleeing soldier, launching the attack before he can reach safety. Not far away, the soldier sheltering beneath the tree watches and waits. Moments later, a second drone arrives and commits to its final approach, leaving him no time to react. A small village turned into a Russian position until reconnaissance drones pinpoint the coordinates and FPV drones are dispatched. The first strikes dive directly into a building with soldiers inside and bring it down. Survivors pull themselves out of the rubble and immediately move into nearby structures, searching for new cover. More drones are already inbound. Each building they enter gets targeted in turn. Strike after strike, structure after structure, until every position they try to hold gets collapsed around them. The village that was supposed to shelter a defensive position ends up sheltering nothing. Motorcycles, personnel, communication equipment, all targeted in the same operation. The riders Russia depends on for fast movement in this sector, intercepted one by one. The communication systems that were keeping the units coordinated, located, and struck. A position that was functioning before this operation ends it without the ability to communicate, move, or call for support. Near the front lines, a Ukrainian reconnaissance drone locates a Russian Buk M3 air defense system operating in the area. The coordinates are immediately relayed and an FPV drone is directed toward the position. The system takes a direct hit. One of Russia's most capable medium-range air defense platforms, left burning in place. Russia keeps trying to move fuel toward its positions, and Ukraine's K-220th Unmanned Systems Brigade keeps intercepting it. Fuel tankers and cargo vehicles caught on supply routes in the dark, each one burning where it stops. A tank that runs dry can't advance. A unit that can't refuel can't sustain pressure on the line. Every tanker that doesn't deliver is a direct reduction in what Russian forces can do the next day. The fuel war running parallel to everything else on this front. Ukraine's 45th Artillery Brigade targeting a Russian gun crew with incendiary drone strikes. The crew attempts to extinguish the fire. A second drone reaches a nearby unit at the same position while they're still dealing with the first. Intercepted radio communications confirm the outcome. The gun crew takes significant casualties. The artillery piece is no longer operational. Ukraine's FADEM unit, working through another batch of Russian motorcycles. Vehicles left without meaningful protection in open positions across the sector. What keeps appearing in this footage is how exposed Russian transport remains. Bikes parked without cover, moved without drone awareness, operated as if the airspace above isn't being watched. Every motorcycle gone here is one less way for Russian forces to move quickly on this front, and the supply of working transport is running out faster than it's being replaced. During a nighttime patrol over the Sloboda region, Ukrainian drone defense units intercept a wave of incoming Shahed-type attack drones. Operating in the darkness, the enemy repeatedly alters flight paths and altitude in an attempt to overwhelm mobile response teams. The effort proves unsuccessful. One by one, the drones are tracked and taken out before reaching their targets. 12 Shahed-type drones intercepted across a single night shift, with none reaching Kharkiv or Ukrainian defensive positions. Day 1620, the war continues with full intensity. Kostiantynivka is effectively gone now, lost faster than it could be held. At this rate, what's actually left standing to hold?